Okay, so Jose Miguel, we are listening to you right now with your presentation. Please go ahead. Your mic is muted. Jose, I can't hear you. We cannot hear you yet. Like,
Yeah.
it's all right.
All right.
Okay,
Good
go ahead.
afternoon, teacher and partner. Thanks for this opportunity. Do you see my screen?
Yes,
Yes, sir. We see it
Okay, thanks.
perfectly.
Okay, I am going to talk to you about my topic. Uh, uh, my topic is about natural science and fumigation and pest control. This is the topic that I have chosen. Why? Okay. All my life, I think that the most important in my life has been the word, uh, because I like the nature. I like all that my eyes can see. But for example, I think that today uh, we have a big or a great problem with my work. It is about the natural resources. This is the reason why I am speaking about the natural science. Uh, in school, we have learned many subjects, many things, mathematics, history, and others. But natural sciences uh, help us to understand the life, the world, uh, and the animals, our rivers, is many things. In my job about fumigation is my passion. I am going to try to explain this. Okay, uh, natural science is important because all or everyone or every student need to understand the importance to our resources. Okay, my message is to protect our ecosystems, because when I have choose the topic, I thought in this problematic or this problem. Today, our world is suffering because our decisions or our attitude about him. For example, uh, I have this sentence about do not pollute water source. And then this is my profession. Currently, I work in fumigation and pest control. This is my job. I understand my responsibility about my profession. And this is the key about the topic of natural science. Fumigation is a great area. For example, when we eat any vegetable, fruits, and grain, uh, we need to know that their fruits are fumigated. All food that we eating every day is fumigated. This is the reason that we have many sickness, illness, or sick, because the food is not healthy. For example, this vegetable here in Bogota, in La Sabana, we can see that these plants is water with the Bogota rivers, water very contaminated. Okay, fumigation is present in the food in our tables. Okay, but in my case, I want to talk to you about my profession that is similar, but in other space. For example, I do fumigation about, for example, I use poisons, pesticides, insecticides, herbicides, fungicides, and others. This is dangerous. This is poisons, chemical poisons. But to do this work, in my case, I need to have in my mind, or I need to take into account the most important thing, that is my biosafety team, because my health or my life is the most important when I apply pesticides or similars. This is me. This is my machine. For the 5 years, last 5 years, I have doing a lot of fumigations. My personal protection of my biosafety team is about mask, full-faced, safety gloves, anti-fluid overall, and work boots. This is important when I applied pesticides. Okay, this is my business. I always have tried my best in my job. For example, how or what is my guarantee about my services, for example. And then I need to have some important requirements. For example, my
1 minute left, Jose. Okay.
What?
1 minute left.
Okay, teacher. It's important to be certified by SENA, that integrated management of pests in public health is so important. To have the favorite concept of my city, Secretary of Health. And then this is my word: fumigation, ant, cockroaches, flies, mosquitoes, termites, and others. It's a good job, but it's a great responsibility. We have taken into account many aspects. The most important, using my machines, using my biosecurity clothes, and to be a favorite concept of my city, of the SENA. And the most important, do the things with love and passion. I am grateful with this opportunity to work on fumigation. And thanks to this, I pay my career, and I live thanks to that. Thanks.
Okay, Jose Miguel, thank you.
To you.
A different topic. Can you come back for a moment to the last slide, the one before the last one? When your picture, when you talk about uniform, the other. Yeah, that one. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I had a question about that ecological product. So it means that the pesticides and all those chemicals that you apply to vegetables and all that, are they ecological products? All those are herbicides, insecticides?
Thanks for this question that is the most important. Thanks to God and the science, today we have many products, especially in organic produce or ecological products, because until few years or last 10 years, only we have a chemical product to other fumigation. But today we can find in the store, in the agro, others possibilities to apply more effectively and the benefit way to the nature and our lives. For example, in my case, when I use chemical products, I use only those that are endorsed by the government, by the ministry. That is public health is important because in all small cities or cities we find, for example, in Spanish, productos agrícolas, and this is dangerous. This is for the fruits in the camp, in our farm, but not inside our homes. Is danger. This is the reason that we need to apply public health products. But it's the most important. If you don't believe in the chemical, you can apply in your home ecological products. We have many. For example, you can find or looking for extractos de ajo, extractos de different plants that is not chemicals, is organic products. And we can find in Mercado Libre or other stores about fumigation. But yes, there are products about ecological. Yes, I apply sometimes.
Okay. Okay, that's interesting. Thank you, Jose.
To you.
Julio, do you have a question for Jose?
Yes, I do. Well, in the first part of your presentation, when you were talking about fumigation, you said that most of these chemicals that people used to use or usually use in the agricultural crops or plantations are bad for people's health, right? You said that. So what is the solution to avoid health problems in people? To use ecological products? That's the solution?
Okay. Thanks for asking. Okay. I am certified by SENA. This is important because my customer always see this aspect because it's a great responsibility. For example, I want to tell you a key when you want to fumigate your homes or others. In our stores, there is a product is called Lorschban, Bibmetrina. There are many, but when you buy a product, you can read the stick or the etiqueta. It says Producto Agrícola with yellow core. This is only to apply in our farms, not in our homes. This is very, very dangerous. It's Lorschban or others. If you can, I advise to apply organic or ecological products. As I mentioned, extractos. This is the commercial name in Colombia, and you can investigate and find extracto de ajo, extracto de eucalipto. These products help us as repellent and to eliminate some pests. For example, ants, flies. But if I want to be honest, if we have, for example, cockroaches, alacranes, or others, we need to apply chemical products. It's more efficient. But remember, public health, because this is our warranty for us. Because with this chemical in public health is when we apply in hospitals, in companies, it's more security. It's most expensive, but it's that I need to apply it, honestly. But we have two possibilities. If you are thinking in your health and your family is the most important. If chemicals, but in public health, or ecological products, extractos is the most used.
Okay, Jose, when you refer to public health in Spanish, what do you mean?
I want to tell salud pública.
¿Productos de salud pública?
Yes, teacher. Public health product. Yes, teacher. In fumigations, always we use the sentence public or public health, salud pública, I think, because this is the warranty for us. When you want to buy a product about pesticides, insecticides, or others, you can read in the etiqueta public health, salud pública, always. For example, Lorban, it costs 40,000 pesos, but the same, the litro, in public health, it costs 150,000, 180,000. The difference is but it's our security. Slow smell and
you don't smell?
Yes, yes, and with this chemical, the government apply fumigation with fly mosquitoes, or for example, the dengue. This is that they use public health. The ingredient is deltametrina. Deltametrina is the ingredient or active component more used in the world for security. Deltametrina. Other products has ciflutrina, cypermetrina, but it is necessary to take into account when we buy a product like this.
Okay, thank you.
For you?
And should we, well, there are maybe things to ask you. But okay, thanks a lot, Miguel.
To you.
Yeah, good presentation, man. Such as useful information. Yeah. I didn't know that about the stack color.
I thought when I chose my topic, I said, okay, I can speak about my profession. This is an interesting thing, but well, thanks for your words.
Yes. So always we buy a chemical product, we should take into account to read the tag with the yellow color.
Yes.
It should say public health, so we can use it in our houses.
This is the most important in our conclusion that you can learn. When you, in the future, when you need to buy a chemical product to fumigate your homes, remember the yellow sticker.
Yellow tag.
The yellow, or for example, we have in fumigation, we have 4 colors: yellow, green, blue, and red. Red is the more dangerous, the most danger. This product is recommended not used in our homes. Red is danger. Below, we find the yellow, then blue, and green. Green is the first. For our life or for our security, we can use these products because their effect is more about these colors help us to identify the danger of the product. In public health, we can find green and blue, but if this is yellow or red, we are manipulate dangerous products. This is the way that we know the insecticides or pesticides in Colombia. Don't remember the color. If you always yellow, blue, but not other have the sentence public health, and then we need to use, because in public health there are the colors too, but those two important aspects: the color of the sticker and the public health. Public health is the product that the Ministry of Health use in their fumigation to control the mosquitoes in Colombia, especially dengue, leishmaniasis, and chagas or pitos.
Okay. Wow, man. Nice. Very interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. Thank you.
To you.
Okay. Remember that try not to use the article the when you say life. Okay. You can say life without the life. And a moment you said I have chosen, well, something like remember it's chosen. Okay, I have chosen. In products, other products, you have to say that other products. If it is singular, well, another product. If it is plural, other.
Yeah.
Others is different. Others, maybe you can
yes.
check the difference between another, other, and others, right?
Yes, sure.
And the use of a comparative when if you are comparing, maybe you wanted to say it's more something, not most. Well, most is, remember, the superlative, the highest degree of something, right? So be careful if you have to use more or most.
Yes.
Yeah, and security. Okay, the pronunciation. I don't know if you were pronouncing
security.
Security. Yeah.
Security.
Security. Okay,
Okay.
Jose. Well,
Thanks.
okay, thank you, Jose. Now, it's your turn, Julio Cesar. So, let me stop recording here. Give me a second.